it's now very clear to me that God has abandoned me. For the past 5 years, I've been worshiping God in his house. I joined choir. I joined ushering unit. Even technical departments cannot function without me. Haba. My prayer point for the past 5 years serving the Lord has been financial breakthrough. All the people I graduated alongside with, they are doing very well. Me, all I do is wake up, pray to God, have faith in him. I don't understand. There is no business I have not tried my hands on. Nothing is working. I don't think I'm going to go to church today. There's no point. There's no point. God is just silent about my matter. I'm not interested in this church anymore. I told you, God has no interest in your matter. You have been wasting your time. If he had any interest in your matter, he would have blessed you. You have tried. I see how hard you work in the house of the Lord. If he had wanted to bless you, he would have blessed you. Go and try other means of making money. Your friends are into internet fraud. Try it. There is the option of kidnapping. Try that one too. But the first thing you must do, go and meet your pastor and tell him that you will no longer walk in the house of the Lord. Enough is enough. Go and tell your pastor that enough is enough. This idea that just came to my mind, I don't know if it's a spirit that just spoke to me now. I need to go and try this Yahoo. I have a lot of friends doing internet fraud. It seems like righteousness no longer pays. Yes, but before I go that way, I need to get my pastor off my back. Let me just go and tell him. Because he will keep calling me. You're not coming to church today. Today's brothers meeting, singles meeting, married meeting, youth meeting. Let me just go and tell him so that he will know the path I have chosen. Yes, that's a good idea. I'll go and meet Pastor OK and tell him off once and for all.
Brother Nnamdi, for 2 Sundays now, you have not been at church. I even tried reaching you on phone. You were not picking my calls. All my WhatsApp messages to you went unreplied. What is happening, Brother Nnamdi? Your faith is becoming cold. It is getting cold. Remember, it is always a honor to work in the Lord's vineyard.
Pastor, enough is enough. See, I've carried my bag again. I'm doing the job of thrift collector. A graduate of one of the best universities in this country, and I graduated with a 2-1. Only a few points shy of first class. I joined this your church 5 years ago. I was a laborer. From laborer, I started teaching from all these mushroom private schools, earning peanuts. Later, I became a sales boy at a supermarket. Now look at me. I'm a thrift collector. My major prayer point since I joined this church is financial breakthrough. And God has not been listening to me. The main reason I came here is to tell you that I am no longer coming to this church. I want to do what my mates are doing, which is internet fraud. Please, I'm no longer attending your church, sir.
I rebuke that spirit of Satan that just spoke through you now. This is your year of breakthrough. I have told you, relax your mind. You started this church as an ordinary laborer. Look at you today. You are now a thrift collector. Is that not an upgrade? Allow God time to work.
Pastor, forget that thing. Year of breakthrough. How many months before the end of this year? 2 months. I'm still in debt. I can't pay my house rent. I cannot afford 3 square meal. My fiancée that I wanted to marry, that I used to bring to this church, do you see her anymore? One small Yahoo boy has collected her from me. It's my year of breakthrough indeed. Something that I did not break for the past 10 months. Is it the remaining 2 months that I will now break it? Leave that thing. God has remained silent over my matter. I know where I am going to find solution. So if God will not give me what I've been asking him for the past 5 years, I'll go and look for it by myself. Every time God's time is the best. Every time God's time is the best. I saw Brother God's time yesterday. He has been suffering since they gave birth to him. Up till now, he is still suffering. Look at this choir mistress, Sister Patience. She has lost her patience and she has stopped coming to church. Even Brother Endurance cannot endure anymore.
Jesus is Lord. This man.
My coming here is just to officially inform you that I will no longer be attending this church. If you hear anything about me, it is true. I am going the other way. I want to backslide officially. I came to tell you now that I am going into the world. Please do not call me if you don't see me in church. I will not take your calls. Thank you very much, Pastor.
The devil is a liar. The devil is manipulating this brother. I'll hold a special prayer for him immediately so that God will touch his heart and bring him back home like the proverbial prodigal son.
Victor Esibo, you are my very good friend. I have come to officially inform you that I'm no longer serving the Lord. I have gone to my pastor's house to officially inform him that he should not expect me at his church anymore. My prayer point of more than 5 years has been financial breakthrough. Look at me. Up till now, I am still struggling. I have served the Lord with all my might, yet the same result. Like they say, you cannot continue doing the same thing and be expecting a different result. Please, introduce me to any Yahoo boy, any internet fraudster that you know. I want to start internet fraud now. Maybe that's where my breakthrough is. Please, that is why I came.
Oh, very good. Very good, my dear friend. Please, where is Festus, your younger brother?
What kind of question is that now? Do you want to spoil my mood? You know that he died a couple of years ago. What kind of question is that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he died a couple of years ago. Your younger brother. Okay. Please, our friend, Michael. Yes. Where is he right now as we speak?
Look, Victor, I'm not here for jokes. Okay, Michael is in hospital. He has been in hospital for about 7 months now. Please, tell me, give me the answer to the question I came to ask you. Please.
Oh, I see. Our friend has been bedridden in hospital for the past 7 months. Okay, that is interesting. Do you remember this guy at school back then, Austin? Austin, the one that used to live in Port Harcourt. Where is Austin right now?
Oh, okay. Austin is in prison. He has been in prison for the past 3 years. I don't understand these questions you're asking me. What is the matter?
The matter is that you are an ingrate. Yes, you are an ingrate. If I were God, right now, I'd chop off your head because you are just an ingrate. Somebody you are older than, your younger brother, is 6 feet below the ground. You are not holier than him. You are not better than him in any way. He is dead, buried, and gone. You have a friend that has been on a hospital bed for the past 7 months, fighting for his life. Okay. Or you also have a friend that has been imprisoned for the past 3 years. Now you are healthy, you are alive, you are not in prison, you are complaining. You are a spiritual idiot. You don't know what God is doing for you. Do you think God owes you anything? Do you think God owes you the air that you are breathing? I will tell you why God has not answered your prayers for financial breakthrough. But before that, let me scold you. Are you better than all those people that are in hospital? Are you better than all those accident victims? You are doing the work of thrift collector, collecting money from people all about. You are complaining. That thrift collector that was beaten to death by those angry youth in Lagos last week, are you better than him? Do you know a thrift collector that collected monies from people all over, kept in his house? Do you know that rat ate all the money and that guy is in prison now? There's a thrift collector in prison. You are doing the work of thrift collector. You are complaining. Do you know what Job passed through? Job passed through hell, yet he still worshipped the Lord. Now, let me answer your question. Why God has not given you that financial breakthrough that you are looking for? If you go to the Bible book of Exodus chapter 13, read only verse 17. Okay, I will read from the New International Version. It says, when Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them on the road through the Philistine country, though that was shorter. For God said, if they face war, they might change their minds and return to Egypt. There was a shorter cut, but God did not lead them through that place because they were not ready. They were not ready for the challenge that was ahead. The challenge would make them change their minds and return to Egypt. So, as a result of their unpreparedness for the challenge ahead, God led them through a different path, and it took them 40 years to arrive at the promised land. My brother, you are my friend. I know the way you look at ladies. Yes, in a lustful manner. You do not have the money to finance your irresponsibility, so you are acting like you are responsible. My brother, if God gives you money, you that I'm looking at, you will become very irresponsible. You will abandon the ways of God. You will go into the world. You will start misbehaving. I know womanizing is in your blood. You are not ready for the financial breakthrough that you are praying for. That financial breakthrough would destroy you. And do you know the reason why God has not given you that financial breakthrough and allow it to destroy you? It is because you are worshiping the Lord, and the Lord loves you, and He will not give you something that will destroy you. You are not yet mature enough spiritually to handle the kind of wealth that you are praying for. You don't go to the university and in your first year you are asking for a certificate of graduation. No, you have to pass through series of tests and examinations. You have to pass through series of learning processes before you now qualify to get that certificate. You are asking for financial breakthrough. Do you know how many men whose wealth have led them to the path of destruction? My brother, you have offended God, and I'll suggest you go and ask for forgiveness, and also go and apologize to your pastor and take back everything that you said. Don't be an ingrate. God's time is the best. In His time, God makes everything perfect, and God is the only one that gives you a free gift and doesn't take back anything from you in return. My brother, God's time is the best.
Victor Isibo, your words touched me. I have been an ingrate, really. Wow, I should be able to count my blessings. And the Bible portion you quoted and you read for me, that was my message. Thank you, Victor Isibo. I will retrace my steps back to God like the proverbial prodigal son. I will worship God even more now, for I know that I asked Him for something good. He is preparing something better for me. Wow. Thank you. Thank you, Victor Esibo. I will serve God even more now to prove to him that I'm ready and qualified for the blessings that I'm praying for. Thank you very much, Victor Esibo. And I will share this video with every Christian to see it.